To a Texas courtroom now, where a group just won a battle in the ongoing war over plans to build a U.S. border wall in Big Bend National Park. A federal judge has ordered the Department of Homeland Security to stop work until September 15th. You can see protests breaking out at the courthouse today over the controversial project that's raising concerns from members of the Apache tribe who saw crews have already destroyed ancestral sites and archaeological artifacts. This video shared as evidence for the first time today showing bulldozers plowing through Big Bend to build a road alongside the Rio Grande River. That work, part of an estimated $1.7 billion border wall contract awarded by U.S. Customs and Border Protection this past May. Government lawyers said in court today that it is within its rights to use its own land in this way as the Trump administration works to curb the flow of immigration across the border. NBC's Morgan Chesky following this story for us. And Morgan, it sounds like the judge had a few reasons for issuing this restraining order. Is that right?
Yeah, several reasons, Tom. And one of those was the ambiguity that's really surrounded this federal work since it began earlier this month in an area that, mind you, accounts for about 1 to 1.5% of all illegal border crossings on the U.S. border. Now, we heard government attorneys admit that despite the bulldozing in the park that's already taken place, CBP has yet to make a final decision on where exactly this border barrier would go. They also claim that the only activity that's happened so far has been repairing roads and clearing vegetation for a survey. Now, plaintiffs' attorneys pointed to the sweeping waivers by DHS that bypassed dozens of environmental, cultural, and historic preservation laws. We have a list of them right here. Among this list of several dozen includes the Clean Water as well as the Endangered Species Act. And important to note here, Tom, one law that was not waived, the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, known as RFRA. Members of the Apache tribe arguing that by destroying this area, which does include burial sites, they're unable to practice their religion.
You know, I saw an interview recently, I think it was with a sheriff in that region who said we don't need a border wall here because the landscape itself acts as a natural wall.
That's right. And we know that plaintiffs also argued here, Tom, because this contract impacts a national park, that the power lies with the Department of the Interior and not the Department of Homeland Security. In closing, government attorneys stress that there is not a border wall going up in the traditional sense. But it was telling to hear the final comments from the judge, pausing work until September 15th or longer, adding just because the government can do this doesn't mean they should do this.
Yeah. Morgan Chesky, as always, on all things Texas, a Texas man. Thank you very much, Morgan.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.